Ready? Welcome, Raider Nation. Welcome to the Cover 3 show. With my start from the top, the host from Nordy Cal, my man RNJ, Raider Nation Jason, and representing El Central Valley, the food source of the world, where Chuy Raider covers now. And I'm your host, I'm the other host, Chris for Raiders. I'm gonna tell you right now, sorry I missed you guys Monday because I had a tooth pull and it still hurts, but I'm here now to talk about the Raider Nation. So let's start off today's show. Let's start with Chuy today. Chuy, what's up?
What's cracking, man? How's everybody doing? You know what I mean? We tough weekend, humiliating loss. It was tough, bro. It was tough, but we're gonna get into that today.
Yeah, it was that was a rough one. You know, I hope this isn't a sign of what's to come, but it's just looking all too familiar for me.
All right, let's see in the chat right now. So we got Robert Pena. Hey, Raiders. We got Mark. Hey, Mark, what's going on? What's good? Rosetown's in the building. Hey, Rosetown, welcome. Thanks for coming in, brother. My remarks on that is we had the game early. We was there in the game, but then we did like we did in the past. Get late in the game, we get a beat down. I don't know. I think my opinion on this is all right. Good, we got our ass kicked. It might be a good thing. We got to go back in the film room and see what we did wrong. So it might be probably a bad thing because you guys think about it. We're 1-2. That's a bad record. I want to be 1-2, but we're not out of it anything yet. So we'll see what happens. What's up, Jason Downs? You can be the cover 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever. And hits for it. Yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, it's hard for me to talk because I take these pain medicines stuff.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Yeah, man. The main thing is, dude, is like I feel like Raider Nation is so let down, bro, because last year and even before that, the prior years, bro, from everything that, you know what I mean, the nation has went through, all the downfalls, pretty much like, bro, since like Rich Gannon, bro, and all these guys, like we have not really seen nothing, you know what I mean? So for us to go from interim head coach, Luke Getsy, we upgrade in all these areas, right? And we upgrade in running back. I'm not saying as of right now, Ashton Genty's a better running back than Josh Jacobs, but he's a good pickup. We upgraded quarterback, you know what I mean? We supposedly upgraded an O-line. And it's like we're still getting the same results from last year, bro. And I think that's what's scarring the nation is like how we're gonna bring in Pete Carroll and Chip Kelly and all these pieces, bro, and we're still getting the same result. And honestly, bro, it looked a little worse than it did last year. That Commanders game was sick. You know what I mean? The Chargers homecoming game, we couldn't even get a touchdown, bro. Like that shit that's gonna embarrass the nation. You know what I mean? That's gonna put a dent in Pete Carroll's name. First head opener at home, can't even fucking score a touchdown. So that's what I'm getting at, man. Is a lot of shit got to change, and you know what I mean? They're charging $300, $500 a ticket. It's like, dude, I'm not paying that to watch this team lose. You know what I mean? Something got to change.
Yeah, that's why these ticket sales right now is Chicago 50% of sales and the Reds 50% of sales. So what's that telling? You know, after the lawsuit of the Chargers and then that blowout against the Commanders, and I'm paying $600 to go see that game. You know, we got to take a flight or drive, then get a hotel room and all that. No, I'm not gonna pay that.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on.
We're playing 17 away games. You know,
Pretty much. Yeah, I like what recognize real fake is not allowed. The O-line got to do better. Yeah. Well, JPJ is going to be back this week, according to Pete Carroll. He's going to go back to right guard, not center like we all hope for, but he will be in the game because that Kappa was crap. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, Alex Kappa's not it, dude. And it's like, and it sucks too, man, that we already got the nation pretty much bought like they're already downplaying Jinty, bro, calling him a bust. Rewader was good, man. But you know what I mean? Like that's kind of that's kind of insane, bro, for people to go out there and call this guy a bust like that. It's his first year, it's game 3, and we see what we're giving him, bro. We giving this guy the sorriest O-line possible right now. And we expect him to go out there and like he's one guy out of a whole offense. You know what I mean? So that's where the O-line comes into effect is if we don't get an O-line, all this talk about Geno Smith, we're not going to see none of that. All this talk about Ashton Jinty, we're not going to see none of that. And like honestly, dude, like that's how I hate to say it, but we might end this dude's career. You know what I mean? Like, and that's going to be sad to see if he gets a bad rep. And like, look at what happened with Josh Jacobs. You know what I mean? Like I'm honestly like glad he fucking went to Green Bay, and now he's like in a winning situation with a really good damn team. Like they shouldn't have lost last week. That was crazy to lose like that. That was wild. But it starts with the O-line, man. It starts in the trenches, bro. We got to get Geno because we've seen what Geno Smith can do. You know what I mean? When he has a clean pocket, he can get out there and sling it. But when we got this guy running around, bro, like it's not going to work out. That's not healthy for a quarterback whatsoever. And when we're seeing Geno Smith Ashton Jensen get hit 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and we expect him to do something with that, it's like we got to be realistic here.
Yeah, and no changes really came. Like we keep saying like this line has to get better and this line has to do better, but they are who they are, bro. This is the same squad from last year. Nothing really changed. Like nothing, major. We kept. I mean, when I look at Colton Miller, and then I look at everybody else, I'm like, damn, he's the biggest one on this damn line. Like everybody else is short, like smaller, and it's like they're just getting pushed around. You know what I'm saying? It's we're getting overpowered, and all teams have to do is blitz us hard for 2 plays, and then force a third and long, and we're good. They save so much energy. All they know they could just hit us hard on first and second down, just bring the house, and we don't have the protection. We can't protect him. It's not Geno's fault. It's definitely the line. It's not Genty's fault. We're lucky he broke the runs that he did.
Let me go. Hey, I'm not Bueno's in the building. Hey, I'm Bueno. Billy Davis has popped in. Daniel's popped in. 805 is in here. And so is the other guy, our competitor.
Hollywood.
401
Hollywood.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, like we said Sunday, and my boy Jeff, and everybody talk about, we should have built a line first before we got a running back. You saw what kind of line we had last year. So yeah, they did draft 2. They did draft 2 all linemen, but they're in practice squad. They're not ready yet. Oh, we should have went free agent and got 1 or 2. You know, it ain't too late to find somebody in there that is a little bigger, a little more girthier than the guys we got now. Because even Gravy had mentioned these guys are small. I said, I looked at it like, yeah, they are kind of small. All the defense line do just push them back. And that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, so, it sucks too because, like, honestly, we don't have the wide receivers to get off the line like that either. Like our wide receivers, they're not open ASAP. You know what I mean? So it makes it even harder for that offensive line. Like the offensive line, bro, that's where it starts, dude. And it's like it's so obvious. You know what I mean? Because we see what the hell is going on here, and not only that, but the play call on offense, dude, is like I'm sitting on my fucking couch, dog, calling like, "Hey, this is a run right here." You know what I mean? This is a pass, and it is what it is. I'm like, dude, if I'm sitting on the couch seeing this shit, then what do you think they're seeing on field? You know what I mean? And it's like, dude, this team it was so predictable the whole game. It was like I was watching fucking Pop Warner or something, you know what I mean? Where they just run the ball all day. But it wasn't the case here.
Well, Chip Kelly's offense is predicated on running the ball. They have to get the run started so they can do all the play action and all that good stuff. If you can't run, the offense is not going to work. So that's what it's predicated on. But in order to run, The ball, you got to block the guys up front. If you can't block the guys up front, you can't do anything. You know, it's like you trying to drive through a brick wall with the guys rushing in. So they got to get some better blocking up there. And everybody's talking about fire. What's her name?
Brennan Carroll.
Yeah, but he don't make all the decisions about the offensive line. He makes the decisions, but he don't make the final decision. It's up to his daddy. So daddy got to get better and get the offensive line right, corrected.
Yeah, if the offensive line does not get fixed, all this greatness that we've seen in college, we're not going to see that here. That's just a fact. And if this offensive line, dog, does not work out, dude, we're going to see what we saw in Geno Smith in Seattle. All those picks he threw, like he's already almost halfway there. I know I'm over exaggerating, but like for real, dude, like this shit is crazy.
So this guy chosen to ask what we're yapping about. Well, if you were an intelligent person, you get to see you had Raider gear on. We're talking about Raider football, so there it is.
Yeah, Genty was playing 2K. Yeah, I was seeing that. Genty got a YouTube channel going right now.
Nice.
Yeah, he was live earlier.
They don't have me at the bottom. I put myself at the bottom. I can always go to the top, but it's the reason why because we're like California set. Where Jason is from Northern, Chuys is from Central, and not from the South. So that's why it's like that. So they'll have me down
here. Yeah, we'll bring him up at some time, but he's got to earn it. You know,
I don't have a lawn. I have turf. So get off my turf.
Get off my turf. Coming soon.
Coming soon. A new show.
Yeah. Now, how do you guys feel about Michael Mayer, dude? That's damage.
He got concussed, right?
Yeah, he was on the field looking like Tua for a minute.
I was like, oh, here we go. Hey, I was like, damn, both our tight ends. Damn. I'm like, this is nuts. And that was our strongest room, was the tight end room. You know what I mean?
Now we got one guy fucking was jacked up, and we see what's going on with Bowers, man. You know what I mean? He's playing, he's not even 100%, so we got to make sure that dude, that he goes out, man. It's going to be a hell of a year.
Yeah, because we only got two backups. Ian Thomas and the other cat.
And Bowers is our number one target, bro. Like, and we can't, I mean, don't get me wrong, dude. Jacoby Myers is doing his thing, dog. Like, I respect how he's moving, bro. Him and Trey Tucker, you know what I mean? They're out there doing it. But, you know what I mean? If Bowers goes down, I mean, shit, it's not going to look good for them guys. I'll tell you that. It's not going to be all right.
And then Trey Tucker, Tyreek Hill, you know what I'm saying? On accident. Yeah. I feel like his game was just nothing else was working, and they're like, "Oh shit, look, he's open," because he has the opportunity. Remember, we said like he could be the special piece, and like it's just we have to find ways to get him the ball, and by him being able to do that is going to free up other people too, because now people got to watch him because he knows how to wiggle behind the defense, which we said he's got to be a Swiss Army knife. You know, because he's got the speed. Like, remember we said we could even probably use him in the running game somehow, like a fake handoff, reverse to him. Like, you know, some way to get him in space.
Won't work. Yeah. Because line can't block. So how you gonna run reverse when the guys? How you gonna do a reverse when the guys are in the backfield already?
Touche.
Yeah. So I mean, I know the concept you're saying it sounds good. If the guys are block, but if the guys are in the backfield by the time Geno hand the double reverse off, then with a 10-yard loss. So I got your concept. You know, that'd be nice. But once we get that O line better, where they can block.
Yeah, and it's like they drafted Genty and expected the offense just to be turned around overnight. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, they're skipping the process, bro. Like there's a process to be good. Like, you know what I mean? You can't just go in there and cut corners and, oh, this is going to work. Because we see what happened. We see how every team ends up in the Super Bowl. They got a good defense. Mm-hmm. They got an offense that could fucking drive the ball downfield. And you know what I mean? And they got a quarterback that can move around. Times have changed, bro. Like that pocket pass and shit. Don't get me wrong. It's always good to have that, dude. But, like, if we look at all the teams now that are really good, like, I'm like, this is what I'm saying about the schedule, too, and the records right now. You know what I mean? Baltimore, they're a really good fucking team. They're 1-2. You know what I mean? So that's just a little that's another topic, bro. You know what I mean? We still have time in the season to turn around. But if this offensive line, bro, can't get it pushing and we can't get shit rolling, it's gonna be 4 wins. We're gonna be top 5 again, bro. We're gonna be top 6 again.
And think about like I think about the draft, right? 3 wasted picks with Tommy Malott, Cam Miller, and damn it, who was the other one? It was somebody else that we didn't end up keeping, but it was like 3. Oh no, Besh. Sorry to say, but Besh. Like I feel like we could have did way better in that selection. I'm like I said, I was happy that we doubled back for Thornton because it would have been I would have not been happy with our wide receiver selection. Because I know for blocking, yeah, cool, good blocker. But as far as us scoring points, you know, he's really not going to be a game changer. You know, like Burden, all those cats that were available at that time, and then that's kind of where I forgot where Burden went, or he went to Chicago, but I forgot how close. But somebody else was around, and I don't know. And then Tommy Malott, not even on the team no more. Cam Miller, not even on the team no more. So it's like, you know, we could have did better with those draft picks right there.
Well, sometimes when you're an outstanding college player coming out, you make an immediate impact on a team. Sometimes it takes draft picks, depending on what position, it takes them about a year or 2 or maybe 3 years to fully accept the NFL. But we don't have time for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got Genti number 6 overall pick. He should have immediate impact on the team. You pick Besh, second round. Immediate impact on the team. Like the year before that with Telesco, the first 3 were immediate impacts. This year, none of them are. None of the top three rounds are impacts. They haven't done anything really to like case teams turning around. Yeah, sure, they're out there playing, but they're not making a major impact like Bowers did, like JPJ did, like Glaze did. Those 3 guys made immediate impact on a team when they got drafted. And that's what we need. Now, we have bad history of drafting the wrong players. Hopefully this wasn't that year. So we'll see how it folds out. See how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. Like, there's different ways people always approach the draft. I mean, everyone has their own opinion on what they think could have happened. I mean, but this is what we got, dude. Like, we just got to deal with it. And like, hopefully, this team, like, hopefully, these next couple drafts that come up, bro, are like, I don't want to say for Genti, but like, let's get a line. You know what I mean? Let's get offensive line going so Genti can actually get the ball and break out 20-yard runs all the time. You know what I mean? Because we've seen when he hits holes what Genti could do. Like he can go out there and get some yardage. You know what I mean? It's like he's no stranger to that. So it's just all about setting these guys up. You know what I mean? We grabbed Ashton Genti really early. We didn't really set him up for greatness. You know what I mean? It's just we got Geno Smith. We didn't set him up at all for greatness either. Yeah, he came and he has, you know what I mean, top 2 tight end in the league, number 1. But it's like if you don't have an O line, you're not setting none of these guys up on offense.
You mean tell me that Zamir White had 3.8 yards rushing average?
Must have fell forward.
Yeah, he
only had 5 carries for 19 yards. So that's just kind of for Yeah, but like I said, if you don't have anybody blocking for you, you're not gonna run, not go anywhere. You know, nowhere. I don't care. It's your special type of running back. Not going anywhere.
Teams are willing to chip away on us. Like on our defense, they're willing to take 4 yards, 5 yards, 6 yards here, but we go for it all and we need to be patient. You know, like we need to be patient. Like I never see us audible. I never see us change the play. Like if you see, like there were so many. I've been watching people's film breakdowns. Shout to everybody. But you know, it's like you could tell they're coming. And then we just run the play. Like we don't never audible. We see other teams like real professional teams like, you know, the Bills, the Chiefs, you know, the Eagles, you know, we see them audible, change the play. If you see it's not going to work, hey, you should have a secondary or third play that, oh, we got a counter for that. You know, oh, they're coming on this side. Okay, bet. You know, and it's like we don't do that. We're just like, oh, hey, close our eyes and let's just run. Hey, let's do it. You know, it's like we can't do that. We have to have a counter for everything. And it's like I don't know what we're doing at practice that's different than these other teams. Like, what are we not doing? Because it's like our energy level, we don't get it until the second half. That's when we start to like wake up and say, "Oh, okay, well, this is this is the speed they're going at. Let me crank ours up a notch." You know, we're playing behind like always.
Yeah, that's the thing, dude. Is like our defense. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. There's shit they need to fix on defense too, and that goes for fucking pretty much every team. But like the defense was really giving us opportunities, bro. These last couple of games, like it just got away from us in the Commanders game. Honestly, that Chargers game, bro, like that was a winnable game for us. I feel like honestly, if the offense could have capitalized off all the chances the defense gave them, bro, and we could actually put some points up, we probably could have beat the Chargers. Not blowing them out, but we honestly probably could have beat them by a few points. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But it's like, dude, like we really and we thought the Commanders game was going to be kind of the comeback game to boost all the confidence. You know what I mean? To get the team rolling again. Especially playing a backup quarterback. I mean, everyone thought it was a walk in the park, dude. Like we thought we were gonna go in here and demolish this team, and it completely backfired on us. And now we got to go and play the Chicago Bears, dude. And honestly, like they got some juice in them. You know what I mean? Like the Chicago Bears are not going to be an easy game to win. And it's like if we do lose this game, like how far back do you think that'll set us for the year?
Do you see 4 wins out of this? Like, especially if we lose this game, I don't see 4 wins, bro. I really don't. Like, you know, because these were like we were saying earlier. These were the games that we were supposed to win. Like these were the games that were, like the Titans we got coming up. These were supposed to be, games that we should have a chance. But shoot, like this, I mean, who are we better than?
Gentry has his fault as well. He's not seeing the running lanes at times and missing opportunities when the O-line does block, where everyone, players and coaches, needs to improve. Yeah, I agree with that. There's some times where you don't see it. There's a hole right there. We see it, but he don't see it. You know, I guess that's playing football. You might not see it in time because a whole opener like this, the whole like done. You gotta get through it quick. You gotta go. You can't hesitate. So yeah, but like I said, Five says, everybody, players and coaches need to improve. Both of them. They need to get on the same page. Like, what book are you guys in? They reading the wrong book. You know, we reading this book today, so they didn't do that. You know.
Yeah, they're still like in the preseason, but dude, the offense was like I said, it was so predictable, dude. Like just sitting down watching it, it was like we already knew what they were doing. First down, we knew it was a run with Genty. At that, like I'm like, this shit's crazy. They pull him out. Okay, it's gonna be a throw. It's a throw. You know what I mean? And that's the thing with Genty too is they need to throw Genty in the fire, bro, and let him figure this shit out hand to hand. You know what I mean? Because that's where you really learn. He's gonna mess up. Every rookie messes up, bro. It's part of the game. You go to a new job, you fuck. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But like they really need to put him in the fire, bro, and let him learn how to run pass block. You know what I mean? Let him take on some. Like you got to get hands on, bro, to really know what you're doing. You can't pull him out just because he doesn't know how to pass block. You know what I mean? Like that's how you learn, bro. You got to get in there and get with it. But I feel why they take him out is because he can't. That's something he's not good at. Then it's like you gotta if that's gonna be your number 6 pick, then you better make him fucking good at pass blocking. You know what I mean? Because that's why he's a number 6 pick.
Well, then most teams do have a third down back for certain situations, depending on what the yardage is. But the thing is, you do have to learn pass blocking because you can't do the same thing we've been doing for years. Run on first, run on second, throw on third. That's predictability. The defense knows what you're going to do. So instead of having him like run the first down, how about just throw a pass? How about throw a little quick out? How about throw a screen pass? I'll do something different to keep that defense honest. Because the defense knows what you're doing, they just set up for that. So they're not, I expect to be more creative when we got Chip Kelly, but it seems like this is the same offensive coordinator have the past 2 years. Same thing.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to get creative, bro. When you don't got a line that can hold their weight. You know what I mean? When you don't got the time to be creative, it's like fuck. Well, we're just gonna set ourselves up for failure. So let's play vanilla. Let's play like we were fucking playing in preseason. You know what I mean?
So Rosetown, I blame the shitty start for the season on Bueno's refrigerator.
You
Hey,
know,
Marlo, salute, brother.
we get him. We hit him with the old Al Davis special. First
Okay.
down, incomplete long pass. Second down, run the ball. Third down,
Top
incomplete
throw.
screen pass.
And we don't even do screens, dog. Is because like I
I
said,
haven't
like
seen screen pass yet.
you
Yeah,
can't
that's
get creative when your
we need
offensive
him.
line can't hold your weight.
But
Well,
So
that's the play.
that's
That's
why
the
I do the
play.
screen part.
Yeah, I was gonna
Because
say
you
the
let the
screen will
offense,
be for that.
yeah, the defense come in and then you throw a screen pass when
Damn.
nobody's back there. So if you do that a couple of times a game, it will keep defense all honest from like this bull rushing in.
Yeah, it slows them edge rushers down from just pinning their ears back. That's why I was saying like what I wish like they would pay attention to how teams scheme against Max because that would be the exact game plan of how he's getting rushed like that. Obviously, it's not affecting them because they're scoring and they're finding ways around it. So that's what I'm saying. Do we pay attention to what the league is doing, or are we setting our ways that we're just stubborn like that? Because I mean, it shouldn't be this hard. You get paid millions to fix stuff like this, and we don't get paid nothing, and we see it. You know what I'm saying? So, come on, something's got to change.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see if Pete Carroll can live up to that 10 wins a year. You know what I mean? Let's see. He said it,
Yeah.
dog. He said it when he first got here. It came out of his mouth.
But I looked at Pete Carroll's record. His first year coaching anyway, he wasn't good the first year. Second year, that's when he started winning those games because he had to
Yeah, and
build
I
his
get it.
team
I mean,
up.
you kind of gotta build the team the way you want it. I
Yeah,
know he doesn't have everything he
yeah.
wants here.
We still got Getsy and not Getsy, but Telesco and what's the other guy name? Make dummies team members here. So we still got a few of those guys lying around. So that's why he gives these guys a 1-2 year contract because he know he got to build up his team.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. We don't know what they got planned for next year. You know what I mean? And guys, we honestly like coming into this year. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people had high hopes, but it's like we see what we came from, and it doesn't go. It doesn't just you don't just get Pete Carroll and you get 12 wins a year. You know
No,
what I mean? You don't just get Chip Kelly and you're in the fucking playoffs. Like
right.
you don't draft the number one guy. Like it doesn't work like that. And that's where I feel like a lot of us do overreact at times, you know what I mean? But it's just because we're so frustrated with seeing this team lose, bro, over and over and over. And it's always the same old story every year. And every year I keep telling all these guys, hey, next year. Like, golly, bro, I've been saying this shit since I became a fan. Hey, next year, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. We just gotta rock with what we got and um hopefully these guys really have a plan, dude, because if this is their plan, it's not gonna work.
Well, here's the way I look at it. I expect us to play better and look better. I didn't expect us to get embarrassed like we did Sunday.
Yeah.
You know what? We lose some games, the close games, and we did the best we can. We had some good running, some good passing, some good defense, and we lose by last minute field goal or something like that. Yeah, I will accept the loss. But to go out there and get totally embarrassed like that, I didn't see that coming. Because, to be honest with you, we tied the game up. And what they do in the next play? Run the ball for a 60-yard touchdown. That's what I'm talking about. I don't like to see crap like that. That's what I almost do. I almost did want to Detroit God. He's not in here, but I almost threw my shoe at the TV. Like, what the hell? We just tied it up and he let this guy run a 60-yard touchdown. Had him tackle, wrap him up, trip his feet. But that's what it is. I'm not around about that too much because once again, I keep my mouth closed because the cold air is fucking me up.
The special teams too, man. That's what I'm saying. Like on all kind of aspects, it wasn't good, you know. But like special teams too, man. They let up some big plays, bro, that put their team in a really good field position. And like that's that shit we cannot have either. Like they're going there. Like Debo did his thing on us, dude. Like honestly, Debo went there. Special teams, bro. He was killing it. He set that team up, and from the
All
get,
of them did. The
like,
blocking, all of them did. They block and like what you supposed to run? What's to cover lanes? You guys were covering no lanes. Almost had a ticket to ran for a touchdown a couple of times.
Yeah, and it's the last two games. Look how it started: an interception, Charger game. You know what I'm saying? First play of the game, and then their kickoff. Oh man, it's crazy.
yeah, we got torn up, man. It was.
What's up, East Coast?
East Coast. Yeah, it
Hey
was
guys,
dude.
right quick. Hey guys, hey, thanks for everybody who jumped in and to watch the Cover Three show. I am Chris Ford Raiders at the bottom. Hi, and right above me is Chewy Raider coverage, and right above him is Raider Nation Jason. If you guys like what you see, or if you don't like what you see, please help us out. Hit the subscribe button, hit the comments, and also hit the comments, notification, everything else, and let us know if we're doing a good job. You know, so we're here.
Yeah, if we're doing a good job talking this shit.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah,
we don't
dude,
do a bad job. Send a comment and say you guys suck. Then let us know how we get better. So we're here for you guys.
I can at least block. No, it's fine.
yeah,
And
fun. That's what,
don't be like my favorite subscriber, Bueno. He's the only person that's sub and unsubbed. He does every day.
I
yeah.
got
So,
it.
and and that's why I think this is what it is. It's like the Raiders, bro. We keep trying to, like I said, we keep trying to skip the line, bro. We keep trying to cheat the process. You know what I mean? We got to go in there, establish the offensive line, get that established. Okay, we got a good offensive line. Okay, now let's get us some weapons. We're getting weapons with no offensive line, and our weapons are looking like shit, bro. And we're gonna ruin these guys' careers. You know what I mean? I don't want that guy. We see what he did on the Raiders. He's
Man.
fucking trash. Ashton Jinty's a bust. You know what I mean? That's what's
Well,
gonna
yeah,
happen because we're gonna make him that way. This team is gonna make him a bust. It's
that's
not
a
that he
but.
don't have the potential or he fucking sucks. It's just this team didn't set him up right, and there's just nowhere to go.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bust when you can't run past the line of scrimmage because the guys are in the backfield already. See, somebody, see, Pablo's jumped in. What's up, Pablo? And we got
Pablo.
Collins. Sorry,
Yeah.
and now Jerry. I saw your name pop in and pop out. They thanks for joining us. But like I said, can't run the ball if you can't block. You can't throw the ball when the guy's breathing down your neck. Get ready to sack you. So offensive line not the total blame for this game, not the total blame, but it's a lot to look at.
It is about
The
fucking 90%
defense,
again.
the defense, and the second half was like I don't know where they went. I guess they just gave up. They're like, man, we ain't playing no more. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't.
that's how it was last year, man. And this is why it's so frustrating as a fan, is because like we seen the defense have to play so much. You know what I mean? And we seen what it did to him, bro. Tires them out. By the second half, these guys are already blown the fuck out, bro, like a flat tire because they're just gassed. You know what I mean? They're just gassed out. Like they're on the field too much. And like that's what it's starting to look like now, bro. Like it's still here. It's like we got to get these guys time to rest, bro. And it's like that's why I felt like fuck, imagine if Jaden Daniels was in the game, bro. What the score would be? That would have
Bro,
been sick.
bro, when we punched out the ball and 3 plays later, we were punting the ball. Come on. That's sudden change. They coach that. Like when you're sitting and being ready, if a turnover or something, happens, whatever, sudden change. That means, oh, okay, get back on it. And I don't think we worked on sudden change. Because it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing in practice? What are we working on? And why is it taking us so long to change? Like we're running. It does remind me of the McDaniels years. Just stubborn. Like it just feels like we're gonna try to make this damn round peg fit in this square hole. It's gonna fit, but it's not. And then when we're down 20, like, okay, well, man, maybe we need to change some things around. Let's try something different.
Yeah, like what do you guys like? How do you guys feel about coordinators being in the box? I mean, and all that. Like, how do you feel about Chip Kelly not being on the field? You know what I mean? You think that? I mean, not that it's a big change, but to get in their ear, like kind of in their face. You know what I mean? You think that'll kind of get that fucking team sparked up a little bit? Because that's what, dude. I'm telling you guys, I seen last year's team last week, bro. Like nothing changed whatsoever. Sev, what's cracking? That's the Bronco homie right there, man. Tough loss. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, well, it depends because a lot of offensive coordinators do stay in the box. It's usually the DCs are down the field, talk to your players. So a lot of them are in the box.
Yeah, because
So
I was hearing a lot of people like, "Hey, we need to probably get them on the green." I was like,
because
oh,
they can see they can see the field better. That's why they're up there. But you know, Maybe he should come down for a game, come on the field, and talk to these guys. See what happens. Change. They got to change something. Something on their team has to change it because if they keep going like this the same old way, we're gonna be 1-17 by the end of the season. Season end.
The number 1 draft pick.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck
There ain't nobody in the draft. I like to go for number 1, so nobody out there yet. Well, still early in college season, but ain't nobody out there.
That's so crazy. It's week 4. We already talking about the damn drafts already.
No, we're just saying. We're just saying.
No, I mean, but they do that to us every year.
Mock.
It's like by week 6, we already talking about the mock drafts. Like, damn, we need a quarterback. We need you know what I mean? It's like,
No, we know. We all know what we need. We need to get some offensive line guys. We need to get some real offensive line guys. We know what we need.
I think
now, drafting them might not be a solution yet, but they could go free agency and get some guys.
Free agency.
They should have done that early in the season. Kappa was, I don't know what I did. The Kappa, Brady and what's his name? Spite probably owed him a favor. I guess. I don't know because he played for the Bucks a while back. I don't know what the situation was, but he sucked out there.
Line should be definitely free agent.
And then he went to Cincinnati and just that whole offensive line was shit.
He was the worst offensive lineman in NFL. He was in top 3 in all the worst categories. He's a top 1 in all the worst categories.
Yeah, he went. Yeah, he went to Cincinnati, dog, and it was a wrap. It was over. And we picked him up thinking he's going to change the team around. Like I don't know, man. It's just, but honestly, I think that's what it is, guys. I think if we really go in here, bro, in the draft and really attack the offensive line like kind of heavy, like we see what San Francisco did with their defense, bro. They fucking went like 5 picks back to back. You know what I mean? D line. I think they got a cornerback. Like, you know what I mean? They were filling the holes they needed to.
That's what they do.
Just because it don't look right on paper doesn't like, oh, they drafted all, like, it doesn't look right. Well, who gives a fuck? Like, that's what they need to attack. Mm-hmm. And like, it's like, if we went in there and drafted fucking 4 linemen, I would not be mad right now. I'd be like, there we fucking go. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, Detroit guy. Hey, welcome. I was just talking about you. I don't know if you heard or saw me. I was just like you, ready to throw my shoe at the TV.
You broke his TV?
Yeah. I was ready to throw something at my damn TV. Like, what the hell am I watching? I was just talking about you a minute ago.
So, since we're not going to keep Jacoby anyway, right? Can we trade him for a lineman? You know what I'm saying? Like a team that needs some offensive weapons. Can we trade him for somebody that we could possibly, make a staple?
Why would we trade one of our better receivers on the field? Because Tucker's doing good. Yeah, he's the only one getting open. Thornton is a rookie. He can't get separation. Seem like, why can't you separate? You're supposed to be fast. Why can't you get separation from his D-back? So I don't see why trading him. It's going to do any good. Because I don't, who are you going to trade for?
I mean,
like, what line? I know we need.
He's a decent enough player to get something. You know what I mean? Like, because he's on the last year of the contract. So basically, this would, we would pretty much lose him for nothing if we just let him go. So at the trade deadline, we could try to, trade for somebody. Because there's going to be a team sorrier than us, and that is willing to,
ain't too many of them.
Yeah, true that. Like even Philly, like shit, we could throw him to Philly, and be like, hey, give us whoever, somebody, a pretty decent guard. You know what I mean? Like somebody that, that we could use. Because if we're gonna lose Jacoby anyway, we might as well get something, in return, and something that can help us moving forward.
They'll probably give him to the Niners or something.
I know.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh no, it's say I know who you are. I know what you're talking about. But what else to say? Yeah, I wouldn't trade the only receiver we got that actually catching balls.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like he's making statements. You know what I mean? He's proven like he's like to me he's done already proved like he's a great wide receiver to have on the team. Like I wouldn't want to let him go at this point. You know what I mean? Because like that dude leaves the building. Fuck, man. Good luck even seeing what we're seeing now. You know what I mean? It's gonna be tough.
So we got PM and Bill. He changed his name again. So
hey, it's my boy Flat Boy's birthday, man. Happy birthday to you, big dog.
Happy birthday, brother.
Yes, sir.
So you got CPM, man. He just changed his name again. So he's not on my he's not on my chat. So you guys do what you want to know, Jason. As a matter of fact,
He's the artist formerly known as Piano Man.
he's not always knowing everything. Shit.
Fucking party crasher right there, man.
He's been pretty nice. I don't know. I just maybe haven't seen him a lot, but he's been pretty nice since they handed it to us. But
yeah,
well, I always say the Chargers and the Raiders always split games like that. Last year they got lucky. Last year they won too. So
yeah, it's tough, dude.
That's crazy. If we don't win 4 games this year, it looked like it was going to be better.
It did.
It really
and that's
did.
what I'm saying. That's what upset a lot of people, man. It's just based on the names they brought in and the players they brought in. It all looked good. You know what I mean? But it comes down, dog, to the fundamentals of the trenches, bro. If your trenches ain't set up right, they're gonna run all through you. It's kind of like a border, dog. Like, you know what I mean? If your border is not secure, hey, you're gonna have people all up in your shit. And that's what's going on with us. Our wall, dog, is not solidified at all.
Mm-mm.
And that's what's killing us. Our offense can't get nothing going, bro, because this line is just falling apart, dude. Like, I'd like, honestly, I feel like if we could just get them some kind of line, dog, like if we could get him maybe a second and a half more or 2 more seconds, like that's all he really needs. Like I said, our wide receivers aren't the best to get open right off the rib, dude. Like, we got to give them a little time. You know what I mean? It's just that's what we got. We got to, if we know our wide receivers aren't up to par like that, you need to address the offensive line, get your quarterback a little more time.
Yeah, or teach our receivers just how to shorten their routes. Like if we're getting pressure off that edge and we don't have time for that, shorten the route. Just get open and get where your quarterback can see you. Where you see your quarterback scrambling and they're running further upfield, cross field. Like, bro, run to where he can see you, and it's an easy, throw for him. Don't do where he has to throw across his body and all this. Like, we just need smarter receivers. Just knowing that our line is terrible, yes, but that can't be the end all. We have to at least counter that somehow, because if we know, okay, they're getting off on us quickly, so instead of doing all these 10, 12-yard routes, maybe some drag routes, maybe just some slants, quick slants, just to get, the ball out of his hands. Because when he has the ball in his hands, he's not Mike Vick. He can make some stuff happen, but he's not going to do a Lamar Jackson type stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like the ball in his hand does no good to us. So we need to get it to our playmakers. We got speed, and we can't even get it to them. Fast for nothing.
There's a few times too I seen Ashton Jeanty get open on a pass play in the backfield.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, if you just get him that when he's open, 1-on-1, I mean, Jeanty's probably gonna most likely win. You know what I mean? Unless it's like fucking some dog, you know what I mean? It's not like if it's fucking Micah Parsons, you know what I mean? Maybe probably not, but most likely he goes up against the quarterback, he's winning that.
Yeah, let's see. We just mentioned that before you came in the building.
Yeah.
Screen passes, short passes. Mm-hmm. So it's not up to the receivers to do that. It's up to Chip Kelly to adjust those plays. It's up to him to say, you know what? We don't have time for you to go 20. The line is so disarray. We don't have a lot of time for you to go downfield, deep downfield. Show it up. Give Thornton a little 10-yard hitch. Boom. Okay, you'll be a first down at least. Give Tucker. Let him go in and special field. He's doing pretty good with that now. Mm-hmm. Let Jacoby Myers do what he's doing. Those little passes. Excuse me. Blake Brock always kick those short passes and let him run after the catch. Let him do that. Instead of trying to throw the ball deep. I know Gene supposed to be the best passer at 20 yards or better, but we don't have to do that all the damn time. Shorten the plays up. Do screen passes. Let Jeanty. If Jeanty can do a wheel ride with Jeanty. If he get to the second level, third level with those DBs, I'll probably beat him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's on that for sure. And like I said, I've seen him open a few times, and it's like, if you just get him that ball, bro, and like see what he's really about, you know what I mean? He's got to get the playmakers the ball, bro. That's what it's all about. And to talk about how, Jason, how you talk about how the receivers need to come down when the quarterback's moving around. Like I actually heard that the Chiefs practice that shit. That when the line collapses, they all already know what to do.
Yeah, and that's bro. I'm like, do we watch any other teams? Because it's like the Chiefs do that well, bro. You
It
know,
always that's what they do.
yeah,
They
they'll
practice.
sit down, and if you watch it, the receiver will sit down and then slide to where he's in the side of the quarterback, and then bam. That's why it looks like you're like, damn, why does it feel like he's wide open every time? They know where to sit down. They just and it's like we're stubborn. We don't go with the flow. We don't go with what the league is doing. We're like, no, we're gonna make this work. This Raider shit work. No, do what teams are doing. Beat them like they're beating us. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we got our own way of doing things for sure.
Yeah,
Well, this team's not built for a Chip Kelly style offense as of yet. You know, I don't want to give it time because my time might be short. So I'm 61. Like, you know, I want to see something before my time's expired. And the way things going on, I probably won't. Chewy, you got time. Hopefully, you know, prayerfully. But I can't. Somebody say turn the AC on. I don't know what's going on with that.
I know it's hot. Yeah, it's hot over here.
Oh, like well, you the one that always complain. You always say like it's nice and cool today.
Damn, I hate heat wave down this way. You know what I mean?
Good, you get our heat because it's nice and cool down here.
Oh, that's what it is.
Send it up north. Get out of here.
That earthquake weather right there.
Tony Spence, what's good, man? What's good?
This is like bed and breakfast for 3.0. Okay.
Nice.
Hopefully we can.
I don't know the way the Bears carved up the Cowboys. Not saying Cowboys are a good team, but the way they carved them up, like shoot, they're gonna do the same thing to the Raiders. The Raiders play that stupid ass defense that was playing. You know, they're playing a lot of cover 3, so you got to change that up. You got to play some different kind of defense, cover 2 or something. You know, because Ben Johnson gonna see you playing cover 3, he's gonna eat that up. Everybody scored 60 damn points if you play cover 3.
Yeah, they looked all right, bro. You know what I mean? Like overall, I know they still got every team has shit to work on, but the Bears, the way they've been moving, especially on offense, I mean, they'll fucking score on you.
Oh yeah,
they got receivers too. I don't think we have enough DBs to really get with them because they got Burden.
This too is like we're not running man at all. We're like I hardly ever see us running a fucking man on defense, and it's because like Patrick Graham doesn't. I don't think he trusts those defensive backs, bro, to hold on with these guys like that.
Yeah, I was getting high hopes of Blue Kelly, and he got burned twice. So I don't know. Again, this is like the second week in a row. So they got to change something up. Like I said, you talking about the draft. You know, it's still early for that, but still, O-line and defensive backs, all around the board.
Yeah,
the defensive line is decent. They probably can pick up another one. Offense is pretty much straight. Maybe get another running back. But, you know.
When Jacoby leaves, we're going to need another wide receiver.
Yeah, we probably need 2 of them for Jacoby because
yeah,
it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
I mean, we do have the fucking best tight end in the league, though. You know what I mean? And that's a good safety blanket for Geno if they can just lock in. Because, like I always say, man, like we seen what Travis Kelce did for Patrick Mahomes his whole career. Mm-hmm. Like that was Patrick Mahomes' safe fucking haven, bro. Was Travis Kelce. All those times Travis Kelce just somehow gets open and you know what I mean, it saves them on a 3rd and 20. Like his tight end saved his ass, bro. Mm-hmm. And like I feel, dude, Brock Bowers he has the capabilities, bro. He could do that for you. Well, we gotta find these playmakers the balls is what it is.
Once Brock Bowers get fully recovered, I don't think he's still 100%. I think he's more like 75%, if that. Healthy, it'll be a lot better. Because him not being there healthy hurt us a lot.
You can see how he's moving.
You can see it. It hurt us in our offensive production. Mm-hmm. Because teams now they know like, well, we really got covered Barbers because he's not really involved in the game.
And to lose. That's why I said I'm not gonna risk him for a win. You know what I'm saying? Like just to get and then we lose and you know what I mean? Like it's not worth it, man. Like he has potential. And say like his knee, you know, he needs surgery, and then like say he's never the same after that. He's just, you know, a shell of himself. But you know, it's like we can't ruin these players, man. And it was just a freak hit though. You know what I mean? It was just, just kind of happened, but it was a crazy hit. But yeah, we got to take care of our guys, man. Because I mean, he literally was our best receiver last year.
Yeah, and the thing is too, you know what I mean, with Geno Smith's age, bro, like if this offensive line, if he keeps getting hit like that, it's a matter of time before Geno Smith goes down too. You know what I mean? And it's like, then what are we really gonna do?
He need to Snake Pickett coming
Kenny,
in,
fucking Ken Stabler 2.0 or what?
tear off 10 straight. You know
But you
what
know
I'm
what I mean?
saying?
Like that's another big thing too. We got to look at, dude, is our quarterbacks up there in age, man, and just like, you know what I mean, one freak hit, one run, like, but that goes for anybody. But like when you're in age, bro, it's hard for you to bounce back. You know what I mean? So if he goes down, it's gonna be bad for us.
Do they bench him at some point? Like, say the bye were like 1-6 or one in
I thought he was gonna get benched last game. I was like, yeah, this is a game he gets benched.
Who's that?
Geno.
Geno Smith.
Nah, ain't gonna bench.
Yeah.
They would have crushed his spirit, man. They would have benched Geno Smith. And then everyone would have knew too, like, yeah, the Raiders, they don't know what they're doing.
Shout to Tucker though. Tucker showed up.
Pete Carroll forgot how to do this shit or something. I don't know.
I didn't forget. Like I said, Pete Carroll usually don't do that well. He does decent in the first year to coach any team. In the second year, that's when he thrive. So I'm not going to say give him another 2 years because he only have 3 years on his contract, if possible 4. But he still got to build a team in his eyes. They tried through the draft. We don't know if the draft has going to be any good yet because, like I said, some kids come out of college, man, balling their ass off. Some kids take a couple of years to develop. That's why Bench haven't done anything really. Maybe he's not developed yet. Maybe he's having issues about the playbook or whatever it is. But give him some time, he might be that guy.
His catch was nice though.
Yeah.
Especially how, it was. So it's like I definitely feel like we have the weapons, you know what I mean? Like these guys can really be something, bro. It's just like you said, bro, they got to still develop. Dante Thornton could really be something if he could develop correctly and gain a little bit of weight. You know what I mean? Like he could really be something nice.
Yeah. You need to put on some muscle. You need to go get some fried chicken and grits. Because he need to put some goddamn he need to put some muscle on because he's getting I watched him getting punched at the line. They press cover him, they just push him back. Like, dude.
He's little.
He's tall and fast, but little. Get off the line of scrimmage.
We need them corn-fed ones. You know, the big corn-fed boys.
And they compare him like, another DK Metcalf. You gotta be shitting me. He's nowhere near DK Metcalf.
Yeah, they're saying Megatron, and I'm like,
yeah, Megatron too. Like, no way. Those guys are big. They're muscle. They're powerful.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And that's gonna kill us this year, bro. Is like we when it comes to blocking too. Like if he ever has when he blocks, you're not getting a full block out of him. You know what I mean? You're not. There's no way. He's too little. See now, if Besh was out there doing his thing, then I might think like, hey, he'd probably get a block off. You know what I mean? Because he's more physical, and that's why I feel like if we could get him the ball, dude, I think he could do something with it. It's just we're not finding these guys the ball. Like Tucker, we find him on those deep routes. Hey, we as locked in,
Right.
Bowers, we already know what he's about. We just got to get these playmakers the ball.
I feel like Besh can be what Brock is. Like, as a receiver, I feel like he could just sit down, get quick balls, and just, maybe make one guy miss and, break tackles. I could see him doing that, being kind of what Brock, because Brock will just go run a little short route, get the ball, and then just make people miss and just run his ass off.
That's what it's open for. That's what we got, what we saw him play on. That's what it's open to get. But I don't know. Maybe you don't know the playbook yet. I have no idea why he's not playing more.
And Mostert not playing because that's frustrating too. Because I want to see Mostert and Genty. I just think that will that would be definitely a good backfield right there. It'd be a steady flow. It'd be a respectable flow, but we can't get him on the field.
Yeah, Calvin Johnson was a monster. Shit. He was a big boy.
Yeah, he's big.
Freak.
He put him next to Thornton. He looks like a fucking kid.
Yeah.
Well, reason I took you out because you was chatting too much, dude. I can't read the rest of the chat. So calm down on your chats, peon, man. I always tell you that. I don't mind you being here, but stop chatting so much. You know, because no one else can chat because you keep putting stuff up. So that's it for that. I'm not gonna say no more. If it happens again, then
Piano man, you know Chris ain't feeling good today. Come on now.
You ain't feeling it, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
He
What
might
the
go.
fuck?
He might go DK Metcalf on you.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad, man. And like this next game too is if we lose this game, bro, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be if we lose this game, bro. Like we're gonna be sitting at I don't know. Like it's still early, you know what I mean? There's good teams that are 1-2 right now as well. We got the Ravens. There's other teams out there. It's still early, but it's like I don't know for us. Like if we can't get
at least we're tied for last place.
That's crazy. Remember we were talking about those scenarios, and then we're like, "Hey, worst case, you know, it will be this, that, and shoot." I should have been like,
"We're tied for we're tied for second place."
That's wild.
Still early, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It's still early, and I still have.
It's
I'm not saying I'm like, oh, we're gonna get 8 wins or anything like I'm not like that. But it's like, let's just see something out of the team. You know what I mean? If it's not a win, let's see like some competitiveness. Like you said, Chris, let's see us go down there and fucking lose to a field goal, but it was a hard fought game, and this team looked hella competitive. Not like the shit we've been doing has been some pushover. We got our shit pushed in against the Commanders, bro.
Yeah,
maybe
this loss. They're going back and say like, okay.
No, they did.
We got to do something about that because
they did us dirty.
Because they already made some changes in the offensive line and the backfield. They always made a defensive backfield.
Yo, this is the thing. This is the thing is like you can't score a touchdown at home. Home opener. Okay, that's embarrassing. And then you go and do this shit with the Commanders to a backup quarterback, and then now it's like, fuck. If Jaden Daniels was in, would they have hit 60 points? You know what I mean? Like then you start thinking like that, and then you're like, damn, like how good really is this team? You know what I mean? How like what's going on with the coaching staff? Why can't they get it together?
And see that I don't want to be negative too because you know it's our team, but what changed? Why do we think that anything's gonna go different next game? What changed? Nothing. But JPJ might or might not play, but I mean, one person ain't gonna make the difference. You know what I mean?
He's already slated to start.
Okay, this is my thing too. Okay, maybe JPJ's not the best center, but exactly. But if Meredith was a fucking damn good guard, why are you gonna move him?
No, JPJ's already said to start right guard.
I know he started right guard, but it's like why not? If Meredith was a damn good guard last year, why did we move him?
He was a left guard.
JPJ looked good at center. Like you know what I mean? Like it just doesn't all add up, bro. And especially we see JPJ walking around suited up and he doesn't play. Like you got a guy suited up who's not even really touching the field and putting in work, bro. Like that's it doesn't make sense. Like some of it's like kind of eerie to me. You know what I mean? Like what's really going on over here?
And he's watching his brothers get blew up out there, and he's helpless on the sidelines. When you're watching you guys get beat up,
he's probably telling them too, like, look, like what the fuck, like, look, like, let me
coach, you know, I could do that. I could get both. You know what I'm saying? I could chip both of those.
That's another guy. They're gonna ruin JPJ's career, bro. JPJ has a lot of potential to really be good. He has the dog in him. Like he really reminds me of like a little Kelsey.
Does Pete have dementia?
I think so. You heard the way he was talking the other day.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is he looking older? Like, I
thought 2 weeks, bro. Biden, dog. I was like, what the fuck?
I was like, damn, he look about 20 years older right now.
I see fucking Joe out there, man. That shit was crazy.
You would too, if your team they're playing right now.
Hey,
real quick.
Did you hear the comment he made? And it reminded me of Pierce. He said, well, we got the guys that we got. You know, like this is what we got. So, hey Siri, stop. Sorry.
Yeah. And that whole Antonio Pierce thing's getting kind of out of hand too. You guys seen all that?
Yeah,
I'm amazed at that, bro.
yeah, I don't even listen
Like,
to
You
that.
know, if you're a former Raider, they fired you or let you go, and you still being salty about it, that's your problem. I'm done with all that. I don't care what you got to say. You know,
yeah.
if it's not something that's constructive, you know, say I mean, a positive, or not positive, but a constructive criticism or positivism. I don't want to hear it. You're not saying nothing there. So what? You're pissed off still.
Because hands down, Pete Carroll's a better coach than Antonio Pierce. Just hands down.
Yeah, Frank Grabber, we all got older the last 2 weeks. You're lying.
Yeah, after
That's
this
what I'm
last
saying,
loss,
Jason. Like look at it though, Jason. Like when you okay, we went from Pierce to Carroll, major upgrade.
Mhm.
From Getsy to whoever they had after that to fucking Chip Kelly, that's supposed to be a major upgrade. Gardner Minshew to Geno Smith, that's supposed to be an upgrade. You know what I mean? Losing Josh Jacobs, going to Zamir White and getting Ashton Jinty, dude, that's supposed to be
Downgrade.
It's supposed to be an upgrade. I know Zamir's a downgrade. I don't know why they fucking let Jacobs go, but when you go and get Ashton Jinty like that, bro, like you know what I mean? Like when you look at what it was last year and what we are now to all the upgrades I just named, is like, why are we still seeing the same shit? It's Mark Davis. Is what it is.
Yeah, there we go. I'm good with that one. Yeah.
Fuck.
Hey, and that's fair too, because it's like if you're the person above it all doesn't know what the hell is going on, how do we expect anything to change? Well,
Yeah, I think that's why he's
going
kind of
that
grabbed
one.
Brady.
If the person that is the owner doesn't know what the hell is going on with the team, then where does the hope come from? You know, the Raider Nation can only do so much.
And Al Davis, though, he'd go out there and let him hear it too. You know what I mean? He'd go out there as an owner and fucking lay a tongue lashing on him.
This is when we look for him. You know, we always want him to get out of the way and stay out of the Raider business. But when we're losing these games like this is where we want to hear from him. Like, okay, now what? Fearless leader, old bowl cut one. You know, what do we do now?
Yeah. Like, yeah. That's the thing, bro. It's like when you're at work, you know what I mean? And the manager says something, all right. But when the boss comes and tells you, the head honcho, you guys don't fix this shit this game, hey, all you motherfuckers are fired.
Yeah.
So you guys better figure it out, or it's a wrap.
Do you see that from Mark Davis? Like he comes in there, they're all snickering and shit. Like,
man, he's just happy he's
here
getting
goes
paid,
a bowl cut. Here
got
goes a beach ball.
Fucking Patron and lemon. You know what I mean? He ain't even worried about football.
Yeah, like a professional. Like look like cut that damn hair for one.
Why?
Maybe this
wait,
team.
What does this make, man? This man's a billionaire. What do you guys say?
That fucking haircut
He
got
ain't got no problem attracting pretty young girls. I tell you that.
Because that's our owner, though. And then I have to be like, well, who's you guys' owner? Oh, this dude with the damn bowl cut.
And
this guy.
Hey, if I was a billionaire, man, I have me a purple mohawk, man, with an orange beard, man. And say, I don't care what you think about my ass. I'm a billionaire. Dude, I can buy you 15 times over. So what?
He got it like that.
Yeah, I don't care what I don't care what the owner look like. He's not the team. He just owns the team. He owns whatever he owns. Okay, fine. Do what you want to do. My thing is this. When you want to make more money from your teams, you gotta put a better product on the field. Okay, you got Tom Brady in there and Richard Seymour in there, part one of their teams. He's letting them do all the football work, but you got to get the right guys in the building. You got to make you are the final say so in every decision come to Los Angeles Raiders. You're the final one to say something. You can say yay or nay. So you just do that. Write your checks. But as far as you looking like a bowl cut haircut, I could care less.
I'm just nitpicking. I'm just mad, but you should get a haircut though, because even everybody changes their style at some point.
That is his style. What are you talking about?
I mean, it's got to be something else though. You can't just rock the same. People in the 80s had mullets, and then they went to,
you look like a Jim Carrey on Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, for real. Like I'm like, how can we take serious looking like that? Like you go and do a businessman, go to a business meeting, and then that's the guy you go to talk to. Who's this dude with the bowl cut? with the white suit.
That's
Hulk
the
Hogan.
honcho. That's the
Hulk
honcho,
Hogan's,
man.
Hulk Hogan's little brother. Like, who's this guy?
Yeah, it's crazy,
No.
man. We got
No,
Well, you know, Detroit got the ticket sale right now is Bears 50, Raiders 50 on ticket sales. So it's
there's no
going to be half and
discount.
half.
There's no discount on the Raider tickets yet. This shit is crazy.
No, I was talking about this coming Sunday, it's going to be half and half.
They
That's
don't do
not
that
our
shit.
arena. That's not our stadium. That's a tourist attraction.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. Because like I was watching MC Raiders shit, man, and the way they showed up to the home opener, dog, was like Nation was out there deep, bro. They were blacked out. You know what I mean? Stadium was blacked out that game, but the fuck team didn't show up, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we did, but they didn't.
MC Raider, he said it. Hey, Nation showed up, but the team didn't.
They did.
The nation's 100-0. I'm telling you, the team. Sheesh.
All right, I had enough of this guy, man. I told you I'm not in a good mood today, Piano Man. I am kicking you out completely tonight.
You pissed him off.
No more vlogs. What's good, man? What's good?
Yeah, no, I'm just playing. Whoever's got a bowl cut, salute to you. I just,
Yeah, so we just lost like 50 subscribers because half of them got bowl cuts. Thanks a lot, Jason.
I apologize to all the bowl cuts out there.
You left, man. Talking shit on the bowl cuts, bro.
Bowl cuts matter too. You know what I'm
Hey, this
saying?
day and age, bro, you gotta watch what you say.
Yeah. Hey,
We're okay vlogs. We're just venting right now a little bit, ranting.
yeah.
So,
Appreciate you, no more vlogs, man. Tap in, bro. Yeah, it's bad.
Well, shout
man.
out to block you, dude. You're a moderator. Why would I block you for?
And I'm not.
I like you in the building, man.
Yeah.
We're just like the kids, man. That got let down on Christmas. You know what I mean? When and it's not the PS5.
That's
us,
Rhino, man. I'll never block you two guys because you guys make fun of me in a good way, and I'll never block that. So I'm sorry, Chewy. Go ahead.
He said the good way.
You guys, you know how like when Christmas came around and your parents get the big box and you never had like a little ass toy in it. That's what we got, dog. They gave us a big old box, big old present. You got Ashton Genty, you got fucking Chip Kelly.
Big packs of dog
open
shit.
box, dog.
No,
Here's
disappointment. You got an old bike. You got an old bike for like years, and you want a new bike, and you see your mom and dad walking to the bicycle shop right for Christmas, like, and then when the Christmas Day, you don't see a bike on the floor, you see a box. What's a box? A little bell for your bike. So something stupid like that.
We got Grinch, man.
Yeah. Hey, and I feel like they do this to us every year. We be hyped up thinking, oh, this might be the year. And then people are still saying 7 and 8 wins. I'm like, how? Where do you see these at? I mean, we've already kind of lost 2 of those. I feel like it would have been two of those 7.
Because these next 3 games that are coming up are all games we're really supposed to win. Like, I think we got the Texans coming up after this, the Chiefs. Like, these are teams we're supposed to really, like where we're supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
When preseason was coming about, we were looking at our depth chart. We're like, oh, yeah, these are teams we could fucking – I did a record prediction, bro. You guys can go watch that shit. I had us winning 9 games. And I was talking all this shit about these teams, the Bears. We're going to go in there and beat the Chargers, man, to kick it off, home opener.
The Browns. Hey, crazy. Even the Browns are winning games.
The Jaguars are 3-0, right?
Yeah.
Yep. They're 3-0.
And the Jaguars are after the bye week. And you guys know how we do after the bye week.
Well, we beat them on accident last year, yeah.
Yeah, but after the bye week, though, we lose.
Yeah.
We got Jacksonville Jaguars are 2-1. The Colts are 3-0.
Okay. Who they lose to?
I don't know. I don't know record, but
probably
2-1. Colts are 3-0. Houston is 0-3. So is Tennessee.
I want to say Carolina. No, not Carolina. Who was it?
I don't know.
Bengals.
Carolina blew the Bengals out, I think, right? Or no, it was the Vikings.
I think the Bengals beat the 2. Who were saying it was 2-1? The Jags.
Jags are 2-1, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was the Bengals that beat them. If I'm not
mistaken. It was good, man.
What's cracking, Nate?
Yeah, somebody. But
yeah, so if we're not able to win these next games, like at least the next 4, because these are a lot of games, a lot of us had us winning. Then all these record predictions, and everyone was saying 8 wins, 9 wins. Me and Nutty Nate did one with Raider Twan, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like Like we were naming these teams off, dog. We're supposed to be beating these teams. But it's like now the season's playing out. We're seeing how teams are starting to look, and it's like, yeah, if we don't, like you said, bro, we done lost 2 of them already.
Yeah, when we lost to the Chargers, I knew because it's like what we put on the field. We didn't make it close. It wasn't a close game, so that's why I was like, okay, we're definitely not ready. And this is pretty much the same shit from last year, the year before. You know, Chargers are still serving us up, and they're getting better. That's the scary part. They're getting better. They're actually building a good team over there, so it's not going to get no easier going forward. So if we're going to try to get in there, it's now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like by the time they get good and catch up, they're already 3-0. So I mean, imagine when they get rolling. You know, so when we see them again, oh, it's curtains.
And they're 3-0 in the division to kick that off.
Smacked us all.
Knock the ball down.
One by one. That was crazy. I like that schedule, though. We just knock them all out. Just, man, line them up.
They got us, man. They did it, bro. The fucking Chargers, man. They're a good team.
Yeah.
They're a legit team.
So where do we fit in this division?
We're tied for last place.
No. I mean, but where do we end up in this division?
We only played one division team, so that's one. The other thing is we got one outside division too. That command loss was like horrific. And like I said, I'm not hitting the panic button yet till after like the 6th game of the season, what our record will be. That's when I'm starting the panic button. Right now, there's a lot of teams that are 1-2, 0-2, 0-3, or 1-2 like we are. Some teams are 3-0. Some got to get a good start. A lot of those teams that could start already had the offense in place and they have a pretty decent defense. We don't have an offense identity yet. What, we're a running team or we're a lone ball team? What are we? We don't have no identity. Defense is the same old defense, cover 3, and they just picking us apart left and right. That's one thing they got to change. None of this cover 3 shit. Go somewhere else. I know the show's called cover 3, as we are, but they got to stop that cover 3 defense and apply something else. Some more blitzing, some more put another nickel, another D back out there. Run 2 linebackers instead of 3. You know, this and that. Change things up. Because when the offense coordinator like Kingsbury saw, and then what Ben Johnson going to see, you think they're not going to carve us up? Yes, they are. Especially defense know they run the offense know they run cover 3. They're going to pick apart us each time. If you don't change his defense, Patrick Graham better get on his tail, get on his ball, and change his defense around, or he need to find a new job. I like Patrick Graham, but this defense is not working out right now. Not against his offense. And we got to play a lot more high-power offenses coming up.
Yeah. I mean, I want to have high hopes, and I want to be like, oh, yeah, we're going to turn this thing around. But, bro, it's hard to expect that when nothing's changing. You know, like I said, I love this team, man, but I am realistic at the same time. Like I can, you know, I was really believing the hype of everything that was coming. And, you know, and it's not like all is failed because we picked up some good speed. Trey Tucker actually turned out to be, you know, pretty good so far. We do have Mayer, we do have Brock, and it's just the line. Like if we fix this line, we'll be singing a different song for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like once we put this, it's just we got to suffer through this season. You know, because I mean they're gonna keep their draft picks. They're not trading. That's why I would trade players. If they're not gonna be here next year, I'm trading them away for draft picks. Because it's not about them. If they're leaving us, that has nothing to do with our future. So I'm trading for future picks that can help this team. So basically, I'm a cold businessman when it comes to ownership for this team. Because if you're not going to be for us, then, you know what I'm saying? I got to do what's best for our future. So I'm willing to trade people to bring in, you know, whatever it takes to make this team better.
I see that's the thing. Like, see if we're the Ravens and we're 1-2, I'm not panicking. Because like we know what they're built, like we know what they're about. You know what I mean? If you're the Chiefs, you're 1-2, you're not panicking. You know what I mean? If you're the Eagles, you're 1-2, you're not panicking. But when you're us and you're this team and we're looking the way we did and how the way we got beat, We didn't score a touchdown against the Chargers, then we go to Commanders and take an ass whooping like that. Like that's why I'm so like, hey, this might take a couple more years. You know what I mean? If we do shit right, because
Last year,
there's nothing they can do right now, honestly. That's gonna change this whole fucking team around for this season to get us into the playoffs. I think we're just lacking in so many areas. It's not. I'm not like saying it can't happen, but like it's really gonna be a long shot for us to do that. And that's what I'm saying. Like it's fucked up because I want us to win, but it's like we got to be realistic and be like, all right, hey, like Violator said with you, Chris, we're there. We ain't made the turn yet, but we're in the right lane. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know. I think they hit the left to the guy on the right lane went to the left lane, so I don't know what they're doing now. But like I said, this game was horrible. I hope that's the worst game we play in the rest of the year. Because be truthfully honest, we went downfield, scored a touchdown, tied it up. It just said that following play when that dude broke that yard, but that's it. All the momentum changed back to the team. And after that, it seemed like they got deflated, defeated, and they just gave up. And Gio Smith and Trey Tucker were trying their best to bring us back, but it was too late. Too little, too late.
Didn't it feel like we worked hard for that touchdown, and then right after that, it
No
was
matter
like,
how hard we work, get the touchdown. But hey, so what? We it took us a while to get that touchdown. But the point is that they are capable of scoring touchdown. They're capable of doing that. They scored 24 points. We haven't seen 24 points from the scene in a long ass time. True or not?
True.
Okay, so they're able to get a couple touchdowns. I'm happy with that. Those towards the end of the game, but that's a good sign. They got a few things they need to work on. So we'll say, well, tell my team that will make the team better. I won't do that. Hey, Accelerator, I'm working on that. That show. Thanks for that. Get off my turf. Working on it right now as we speak. So that's Luke. Welcome to the building. So I'm gonna cut it short. Probably another 15 minutes. I'm out of here. Sorry, guys.
No, it's all good. I mean, we can only do so much. We can't do the running on the field.
I think the meds starting to kick in.
Yeah, I think if we won, Chris, you probably want to stay a little longer, but
yeah, I'm gonna hang in a little bit.
It is what it is. You're all good though. You know what I mean?
Last year we went 2-2 and then tore off 10 straight losses. So I'm not too. Even if we do win by chance, I hate to sound negative too, man. Like it's just being realistic, man. Like I'm not gonna lie to you guys and be like, oh, this team is gonna, because I've seen enough. Like yes, it can get better, but it's not gonna get that much better unless we get different people. Because obviously the people that we have aren't quite enough. And this is year one. We said that, and of course we want it all. We want it right now, but it's not there yet.
Yeah, I wish I had some gummies, but no, I don't do that stuff. Those other meds.
Hey,
got my tooth pulled yesterday, man. I didn't take these pain pills because it's still throbbing. So,
man,
was it back tooth or what kind of tooth was it?
Wisdom.
Oh yeah,
all the way back here.
Hell yeah, those are the worst.
Yeah, so I had to get that because Sunday morning at 1 o'clock, I saw this earlier. I was in so much pain, man. I couldn't get back to sleep for nothing. I was like, I gotta go to dentist, so I had to go to dentist Monday.
Yeah, that's a tough shit. But yeah, guys, this game though coming up, dude. Like, if we lose this, bro, it's gonna. I feel like it's gonna put everyone into reality. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a reality check. Like, hey, look, this team, we definitely. And everyone's seeing it now, you know what I mean? But like I said, it's still early. I'm not saying like we're gonna go in there and really do something big because I don't really see this team doing that. But like if we go in there and lose to this team, I feel like everyone's gonna be like, all right, guys, like let's snap back to reality. You know what I mean? Like Eminem and shit. But yeah, it's gonna be tough. If we lose, if we go in there and win this, especially the team that the Chicago Bears are showing themselves to be right now, especially on offense, bro. I mean, it'll be exciting if we go in there and put up some points. Because like the defense, I'm not super stoked over it, but it's like they're doing their job. You know what I mean? They're holding these teams to point. Like the Commanders game really just got out of hand. I feel like just because that team was already just fucking pounded on. You know what I mean? They're just like, fuck, we're out. You know what I mean? Defense was like, hey, offense can't score, so fuck it. Why try? Like we seen Max Crosby, bro. Like his motor, he's looking like he's slowing down a little bit.
Shot the little 2 dice.
Yeah, 2 dice. And it's like it's a matter of time before these good people on our team that have good capabilities want to go elsewhere and actually win. Like no one's gonna sit here and waste their talent, bro. Like Max Crosby's gonna want a Super Bowl, dude. He's gonna want to go to the playoffs. You know what I mean? He's gonna want to, because that's what they come and do this shit for. They come, like, you know what I mean? It's all about the money. Yeah, I get that, but like the main goal is Super Bowl, right? Like that's everyone's fucking dream. It's like it's just like if nothing doesn't change, bro, it's just gonna get even uglier, and that's gonna be real bad. It's gonna be looking like the Browns.
Yeah. So at least they can, they accidentally win some games sometimes.
They need to start Shador Sanders. What they need to do, probably
Man.
fucking win.
Well, the Browns got the same record we did, both 1-2. So they,
Something's got to give.
Yeah, like I said, take it for a grain of salt. You got teams like Tampa Bay, Green Bay, Philly, Chargers. And the Colts surprises me. And the Buffalo Bills are 3-0. Okay, both Bills I could expect.
Yeah,
because they're in a weak ass division in the AFC. They got the Patriots, the Jets, and Miami. So they're in a weak ass division. I can expect that. The Colts are in a semi-week. I thought Houston would be better than that. They're 0-3.
I thought Houston was going to definitely be leading that division.
Yeah.
But shit.
And Jacksonville's right behind them with 2-1. So that was another division I expect. The AFC West, of course, is going to be a tough division in the AFC because everybody's fighting. So it is what it is. Like I said, when we get to week 6 and we're 1-5, oh, I'm panicking. I'm panicking we get 1-4. So
yeah.
But that's the thing is like when you go in there and lose to a backup quarterback, you know what I mean? And then you go in there and you lose to the Chicago Bears, who are still pretty much like they're looking good, but they're still trying to figure their team out as well. You know what I mean? They're still trying to get their identity made. And it's like
I know Mariota is backing up Jake Downs, but is he really? He's been a starter for years. So it ain't like he's new to that. That's what I tell you about, no, backup quarterback. Yeah, remember, he started for a lot of games.
Yeah, he did.
He started for a lot of games.
But then again, he started for a lot of bad teams.
Yeah, so I'm saying don't look at it lightly. It's like he came from D1, a D2's college, and like the guy from Chicago a few years back, he's actually played some professional games. So it ain't like he's bad. That's what I say. Everybody, Jaden Daniels not playing. I'd rather have Jaden Daniels in there because he's less experienced than Mariota is. You know what? So that's what it is. Just like when he played the Panthers last year. Bryce Young was out. I was supposed to play Bryce Young instead, but then you put in a veteran, the Red Rifle. And he do carve us up because he's an experienced vet. So I was looking like, oh, damn. Can we talk about that Sunday morning? Jesse, we gotta watch this guy using his legs and throwing the ball. Watch his legs. Yeah, that's what he did to us. Only had that fumble, but other than that, he got around pocket, he moved, he threw the ball well. He had a good running game. He had 3 running backs that ran the shit out of us.
People that we never even heard before.
Right.
One of them was the last pick in the draft too.
Yep.
Yeah, one of them
he was making his way. And he was getting hit behind the line of scrimmage too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did look good, bro, for real. Like,
that's what I said. You know what? Zamir might be a good blocker on third down, so take that motherfucker out of there and go bring up Chris Collier to see what he can do.
Somebody.
Stop messing around.
Somebody.
We need that 2-headed monster back there. So far, we got a half-headed monster running back there. Genty. The offensive line's not blocking for him. Okay, well, get somebody else that can shifty. Collier is more shifty than I think Genty is, and cut better.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, man. It's a Silver Surfer, dog. Shit, you know, watch out. Genty can move.
What's that? Yeah. I got my home remedies. I got the old school home remedies. I'm doing that, but still, I had to take medication. Dennis orders. I don't want to get infected.
Yeah. Hey, little 2 dice real quick. Say who you got winning the Super Bowl, man. I got Green Bay.
I got nobody yet.
I think Green Bay got it.
They look good now, but you never know towards the end of the season what happens.
Green Bay or probably Philly.
I was gonna say I see Philly for sure making it on the NFC. I really think it's gonna be because I think Baltimore and Buffalo still don't know how to beat the Chiefs. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what it is, but they cannot get it done. So I'm still put. I'm gonna say it's gonna be Chiefs and Philly again.
No, I don't think Chiefs gonna make it this year.
Hell no.
Nah, we'll see.
I don't think so.
I mean, shit. I don't know. The Chiefs pushed out
They
their ass.
barely beat Buffalo in the championship game, so I don't think Chiefs gonna pull out this year. I don't care who they get.
Yeah, it's
It's gonna be either Buffalo, Ravens, or who else? Who was in there? Let's see. Hold on, man.
Hellboy, what's cracking, Hellboy?
Never beat. You know what I'm saying? They will never get past that threshold. The only way they'll like Baltimore will get past is if say they play the Chargers or someone like that in the AFC. You know.
Yeah, Green Bay's legit.
Yeah.
My bad, Jason.
Oh no, you good. No, I don't see because Reed knows how to beat Baltimore. He knows how to beat Buffalo. You know what I mean? They always meet up at the same place, and it's always the same result. You know, the Chiefs get the better of them. But the only way that doesn't happen is if it's like the Chargers, and the Chiefs aren't there. I think that's the only way that Baltimore gets there.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Derrick Henry's been fucking Baltimore lately.
That was crazy.
The last 2 games, I believe, he got a fumble like that to end the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's a really good running back. You know what I mean? Some people have bad games, bro. You know what I mean? I feel like, and that's fucking how our year's been. We just been having bad years. It's just a bad year.
Shit, I trade him for Zamir White any day. Right now, fumbles and all because they both, you know.
Overall, though, man, I think, man, Green Bay got like when you look at their team, like they got a complete team. You know what I mean? Green Bay's team's like pretty much complete. They got their running back, they got the receivers, they got the line, they got the quarterback, and they got their defense is showing up, especially the addition with Micah Parsons. I mean, fuck, dude, they look legit.
Definitely. Yeah, but it's gonna be interesting this year. But I think Philly does have, if they stay healthy, they should be there again.
Detroit, yeah, another good one.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think Detroit was gonna be that good this year. I was one of the guys saying I don't think they're gonna be that good just based on both of their coordinators left, you know. But Dan Campbell was showing, bro, he's a hell of a coach.
Yeah, I did too. I said they were going to take a step back, but
yeah, one thing about Detroit, you got to remember that they lost their coordinators, but they still got the same players. So,
two good running backs too.
Yeah, 2 good running backs and a good receiving core and a tight end and all that, and still the same quarterback. So they didn't lose really. They lost their coordinators, but they still got the same team. That's good. When you do that, they also like us. We got new coordinators, new coach, and new players all through off the board.
And the same old shit.
For now.
Same old. Yeah.
Jason, you depress me right now, dude.
I'm sorry. I've been positive for so long.
I'm trying.
We got to get raw uncut.
It's still early, man. It's still early, dude. Well, what's up, my 2 cents?
I mean, I knew what it was by week 2. You know what I mean? Like that's what I say. If we were not 2-0, you know what I'm saying? I know how this thing goes.
Yeah, well, one thing about getting your hopes up and then getting dashed, man, it makes you really depressed. That's what I was hoping. I was hoping for 10 wins. Now I'm hoping for 8 wins.
I mean, I don't even see 6 wins. I mean, I literally don't see 4 wins. Because I mean, where would those wins come from?
I was saying like I dropped down. I believe I said 7. I could 7. Like if we could get 7, I'd be happy. But like it's tough.
I just don't see it. Like the Titans game is probably the closest thing we'll have to a win. You know what I mean?
Actually, I got Titans beating us.
I think Titans might get us.
And it's gonna be a long one.
It's gonna be even worse.
It's gonna be a long one because the Browns. I think do we play the Bengals?
Chargers are nasty, Pablo. I agree.
The Bengals.
You don't play the Bengals.
Oh, okay. Damn, that would have been a good one.
We play Philly.
That might have
been
New
York. We play the Giants.
Yeah.
Shot
With
from the gun.
Jackson Dart will shred us up.
Better watch out. We play the Texans.
What's his name? CJ Stroud will find his way.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, dude. There's some teams on there that, and that's what I'm saying. If these next games coming up, guys, these are the ones we're supposed to win, bro. Like ones that a lot of us had us counting on.
Yeah.
We go there and shit on these. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a hard year. We'll be sitting like if I don't know. We'll be sitting at pick 5 or 6 again.
That's crazy.
But if we do that this time, we have to make sure we don't go off what the media is pointing at, and you know what I mean. Ashton, don't get me wrong, I love Ashton Genty as a running back, but it's like, dude, we were not ready for that. You know what I mean? We just kind of I'm not want to say wasted a pick yet, but if he doesn't turn out to be anything, then it's like, because what is he doing this year for us? Really, I mean, as of right now, he's showing he could really. He's a great averaging running back. I know it's like what they have him at like 2.7 or 3.7 or some weird shit like that. But watching him on field, bro, it looks like he's better than that. You know what I mean? Which he definitely is. I think Ashton Genty is a really good running back. It's just you throw him on any other team that has a line, bro. He's getting numbers.
Yeah,
and
he does show. It shows those glimpses of what he can be with the right, with a good line. So once we get it, it's just we just got to suffer this year, y'all, because I don't see no changes coming. That's going to help us this year. I didn't hear about no trades this week.
I agree, and that's why everyone was so high on Raheem, bro. Was with Mostert and JT like that. That's a good fucking two-headed monster right there.
Mm-hmm.
Especially once you get Mostert in the red zone. I mean, dude, he knows how to score.
Yeah.
Well, so far he's been a no-show, so.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. And like the whole JPJ thing, like that was a big bummer. You know what I mean? That whole injury supposedly, and you know what I mean. Then we see Mayer go out, and that's like, damn, that's one of our dogs. You know what I mean? And then we got Brock Bowers playing at 50%, and it's like, all right, hopefully he doesn't get injured too much more, because if that fucking lingers on, then we're really screwed. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. There's just a lot of shit to worry about on this team, bro.
Yeah, it is. But here's something positive for you, Jason. All this shit that's happening to us right now, all this injuries, all this bad play right now, it's happening early. Some things you see can be fixed. It's up to the coaches and the training staff and everybody to fix these things now. Okay? This is not happening mid-season where we was on a good run, all of a sudden, like, now we're sucking. So hopefully they get in that room and get things fixed. All of it. Because, like I said, from the O-line to the defense, those things can be fixed. So let's hope that they get together and get this shit working. I'm not gonna give a hope my Raiders. I haven't for the past, I don't know, shit, since '76. I haven't given my hope up to the Raiders. I've seen some good seasons, some awesome seasons, and I've seen some awful seasons. So I've seen both of them. Chewy, I'm sorry you haven't seen the good seasons yet, but you will eventually. You will. This coming.
I seen one decent season.
Yeah, but it's coming sooner than later. I think. So I can't be that pessimistic about the Raiders. I know what they are. I see what they can be, and what they were. I got hope for them.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. You know what I mean. And if anyone's gonna turn the team around, Pete Carroll's definitely a guy who got it in him to do it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's another plus we got too. But I mean, like I said, man, like maybe like even if we don't go that far this year, if we can just build right off this team, bro, next year, you know what I mean, we're competitive, and even if we could just start looking competitive on field this year, bro, like even like you said, even if we don't win them all, but if we're in there, bro, and we're tight games, losing by field goal or some weird shit happens, but as long as this team looks like, yeah, they could have pulled that one off. You know what I mean? Like,
Jason, now, physical play is not fixable, but technique is. Tackling is. Wrapping up is. Blocking is fixable. That's what I'm talking about. You know, you can't say, hey, JP, you need to grow 2 more inches and gain 50 pounds. No, I ain't saying that. I'm saying the technique and all the technical aspects and the as far as the play calling, everything can be fixed.
I mean,
I know you can't do all that.
If they put me in at guard and then he teaches me all the technique in the world, do you think I'm gonna be able to protect Geno Smith?
Well, you're not a guard, but
I mean,
I'm watching some techniques. I'm watching some techniques that some of these guys are doing. When you got one guy triple team and one man, that's something that somebody got to teach these guys. Say, wait a minute, if you see guy over here, go block him. While you run downfield, we should be blocking. There's some things they can fix. I can't say physical. Physical attributes that's on you. You yourself can get stronger. Yourself can get yourself. I don't know. You get your speed back, but you can get stronger. And everything else. But some of the things that they're doing, some of the play calling, some of the things that you're not doing on the field can be fixed. God damn it! Now you're pissing me off. I'm not going on a goddamn rant. They can fix a lot of things. Some play call. If you know they come down to you, the quarterback only got half a second to throw the ball. Start running the fucking long ass pass plays. Throw a little quick out. Okay. If you see a guy blitzing, call the blitz. Block him. I'm talking about stuff like that.
Get him.
Read the shit. Read the room. Damn it. That's what I'm talking about. They can fix those things. They can watch it like, you know what? You should have called another pass pro, but you didn't. So fix those things. I ain't talking about physically. You can be 5'1" and 200 pounds, man, and block somebody better than what these motherfuckers are doing. Yeah. All right, but I'm just saying, fix the small things first. Get the techniques down. I'm tired. Get everything down. Get the small stuff down first.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Fundamentals, man. Fundamentals.
Yeah, I agree. I like the dog first, and then the technique second. You know what I mean? I need that dog.
You can be a dog out there that you don't know technique. That somebody just run your ass over. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on right now. You're getting pushed back. Yeah, I'm a dog, but boom, the guy got right past you. Or you try and tackle him and you miss a tackle because you didn't wrap up. You just like try to get the highlight reel because you're just hitting him for that highlight. Oh, what a good hit. Yeah, I hit him good, but he's still running for a touchdown.
Yeah. And then
technique. Wrap that motherfucker up.
Yeah. And then we didn't make no trades this week, so it's gonna be the same squad. Same squad.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it comes to a point where it's like, all right, we do need new people. You know what I mean? Because like JPJ has a dog in him, and I think JPJ. I don't know if it was true that he's not learning the offense, but I definitely think he can. But like, dude, he's one that, like I said, like you're pulling guys out of position when they were doing good there. You know what I mean? JPJ looked good at center. Meredith was damn good at guard, and we're pulling strings. It's like I don't know. That shit just doesn't. That shit just like is so eerie to me, bro. I don't understand where they get it from. I don't understand what they're thinking doing that shit.
Yeah, I know. I agree with you, Brandon. Yeah, we're getting pushed around too much. And I don't like it.
Not big enough.
So what kind of dog is that? There's no dog in a fight. Those are cats or puppies.
A Chihuahua.
Yeah, little puppies out there, but they still can do other things to make them better.
Yeah,
around there.
There's a whole lot they can do.
I don't understand. Fix the little things out that they can fix. I ain't all that shit talking about the dog in you. All that, yeah, physical. Yeah, that's another thing. I'm talking about the small shit, the play call, the line call, all that stuff. They can fix those little things. They can't fix nobody's physical attribute. They can't make a person be a pit bull when they're a collie. They can't make that person turn to a different kind of dog. But they can say, well, since you're gonna be like that, we'll put you in this position to make you better. That's what I'm saying. They can do that. That's stuff that's coachable.
Yeah, see, and that's what I'm saying, though, Chris. You're saying that, right? And then they go and move JPJ to guard, and they move Meredith to center. It's like, so
I don't understand either, Chewy. I don't get that, but I don't know. Maybe it's something that they saw in Meredith. Maybe JPJ they get all the calls right. Maybe he couldn't get all the calls right compared to last year. Because last year was a simple offense. After Getsy left and I forgot those guys' name, the father and son took over. Made the play call was simple.
Turner.
Chip Kelly offense is not that simple from what I've seen in the past. I don't know he's running now because it don't look like anything I've seen in the past before. So maybe he couldn't, maybe concept, because they said in practice it was Kappa calling the line calls, not JPJ, when Kappa was a right guard, JPJ was center. So maybe he hadn't picked it up yet. Maybe in time he will.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying that he was getting zoned in or zoned out on basically like, you may have two responsibilities of, blocks, right? Block this guy, get off that one, block another person at another level. And he would get caught up on the first block and just kind of get, I forget the word, but basically, well,
Stagnated.
no, he would do good. Like he would block the guy, but he would forget about his second responsibility. You know what I mean? He wouldn't get off the first guy. He would just, power him out. And then he's like, oh shit, I still gotta, it was just he wasn't getting all the responsibilities. And I think that's what Pete was trying to show him. Like, there's more to it than I guess what he was doing last year. And just, I don't know, maybe he just wasn't kind of getting everything as fast as they needed him to. Because, I mean, that's a pretty important role, too, as a center. That's like the quarterback's best friend, pretty much.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. We're talking about the coaching the lineup in the fourth week. Yeah, that should be taught in preseason. That's what it's for. If you can't coach these guys up to block better, just, damn it, like you said, trade someone, go get some more guys. Do something.
You know where we would have seen this preseason? If we had played our guys in preseason, we probably would have seen this a lot earlier. But maybe that's why we don't play our guys until the damn game one, until we already bought the damn tickets, plane tickets, hotel tickets, all this kind of stuff, and then it's the same old song and dance. You know what I mean? I want to start seeing this stuff in preseason, so we know what we got, and they're not hiding what we really have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then they're talking about they didn't want to play too much of the starters in preseason, but it's like, how much of these guys are really actual starters?
Yes, especially if it's new. They should play more since they were new
at
what they were doing.
But even the guys that were here before, like, it's not like they were like top notch, and it's like, oh, don't play them because these are like, are they really starters? You know what I mean? Like, can this guy go to another team and be a starter? Like Jacoby Myers, I get that. Brock Bowers, I get that. You know what I mean? Max Crosby, I get that. But all these other guys is like, dude, you got to get these motherfuckers out there and get some reps in, because we would have seen all this shit, bro. You know what I mean? We would have seen this in preseason.
Well, you know what, Jason?
I said this too. I said, if we're doing this by week 6, we're fucked. It's going to be week 4, bro, and we're still doing it.
And Jason Downs is, you know what? Yeah, there probably is it might be some friction between JBJ and Brandon Carroll. But you know who makes the final decision who starts on the line? It's actually Pete Carroll. Brandon Carroll don't like the color of his shoes, but Pete Carroll make the final decision. Like, well, he gonna start on this side. And that's it. Bottom line. So I don't know what that's all about. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Hearsay is hearsay. But it doesn't matter. Pete Carroll has a final decision who's going to start on the line.
We got Genty. We got Thornton out of this draft. And, that's something to kind of look forward to. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like we did waste a lot of picks, because we've already had a bad record of drafts. And then for the last 2 drafts, we were pretty good. And then this one was kind of like, okay, because we didn't know until cut day that these guys weren't going. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like, okay, these guys are showing up, all this kind of stuff. And then, bam, cut, released or whatever, wave. And then we're like, damn, I thought, especially Cam Miller, that was the one that kind of got me. I'm like, this was his first year, and this was supposed to be your guy. This was supposed to be your guy to, you know what I'm saying, like, be, your development piece. And he's gone. So I'm like,
Miller's still there.
Oh, is he?
He's on the
he's on the practice squad. You talking about Mallet? You talking about Mallet?
Yeah, well, him too.
But even Miller, like,
yeah. Okay, I thought they got. Oh, okay. Well, shit. Well, at least he's still there. Okay.
Because it says AOC's on the injured thing, so he's still on there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because AOC. Yeah.
Yeah, Meredith at left guard, JBJ said it makes sense to me. Yeah, that's what we all thought. But I guess not. That's what they thought.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, that's another thing. Is there something personal between JPJ and the staff? This is the same BS that Al pulled back in the day. Yeah. Petty shit versus best interest. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know if there's any stack between JPJ and the staff. That's what Jason brought that up. I've never heard of it. If it is true, there's always going to be stack between players and coaches now and then. That's just the way shit is.
Yeah.
And that's his son too, bro. So of course he's gonna ride with Brennan, you know what I mean?
Yes, that's the thing. You got the best interest for the team or for your own personal use now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because just because you know what I mean, just because you don't get along with a guy or you guys don't kick it off, and you kick it off with Meredith better than you did JPJ. Like you know what I mean, just because of that. But I mean, that's probably not even what it is. I mean, that's just what people are making it to be.
Oh, we know Cowboys weeks later. You never anybody sign. Say, why would you sign the worst all offensive guard in the league? He was the bottom, but he had all the leading stats in the worst categories you can imagine.
Yeah, Kappa got to go.
Even Pete, when
No, wait a
he
minute, Jason Downs. You had me going on a rant and you don't know. God damn it, Jason Downs. I can't wait to see your ass. I'm calling tomorrow morning at 2:00 in the morning. I don't know, but sometimes you have friction between coaching staff and players and players and players, and coaches and coaches. It happens. It happens all professional because you're trying to win, you're trying to do something, you're getting paid all this money. No, I can't call you that. You see, I'm on a live show.
he said, "Call me now."
That's my brother, man. I love Jason Downs.
Well, we'll definitely see. We'll see what product we bring to the field.
Like I said,
if they play like that against Chicago Bears, they're gonna get eaten alive. We can score like 63-9.
Well, it's a home game. It's a home game for us.
No matter.
If we lose this game coming up, everyone's gonna realize this shit is not gonna be good this year. Like I said, we're still figuring shit out that was supposed to be figured out preseason, bro. And like we're behind. That's what it is.
Well, we're right now.
Gruden fucked us up.
Right now,
jacked us up.
Right now, we're in a good position right now because, like I said, it's just a start of the season, 1-2. People say, "Why come you only won?" A lot of teams are 1-2, so it happens. We wanted to be 3-0, yeah, of course, but I knew that wasn't gonna happen. I was hoping for 2-1 at least, but we were 1-2. This happened like halfway through the season where they play like this. I would really be pissed off. I would do Detroit God on my TV.
Yeah, and then the Patriots were just that sorry of a team. When you
they were new too.
Yeah, and then
they coach and everything,
and they suck too. So what does that say about us?
Nothing. See, that's what I'm saying. Like everyone says, this team's 1-2, but it's like, I get it. The Ravens are 1-2, but like, dude, we're not the Ravens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're different.
Oh no, not even close.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like their worries are way less. Like our 1-2 is like hey, we're really 1-2. You know what I mean? Like,
but the Ravens always start the season off slow. Then toward the middle of the season, they build up momentum. Last year,
their 1-2 is like we should have been 3-0.
Yeah, but they started the season slow anyway. They lost to us last year. They were 1-2 at that time. So. But then what happened? They get to the, to the playoffs.
So they got that dude number 8.
They know what they're doing. Like they know they got it. Like, all right, we're gonna. You know what I'm saying? They know their game, so they're not really tripping on the 1-2.
Then they get something get to a fast start, something get to a slow start. So the person, they said the person out the gates, and necessarily they're gonna be the winner. That's horse racing. You gotta know that.
Yeah, we're always the tortoise in these races.
Tortoise? Shit, we're not even a race. We're a snail.
Yeah, we're behind. Like I said,
we're so bad. We haven't got to the track yet. The race already started. Well, shit, we're only 10 minutes away from the track. Well, race already started, guys. What are you waiting on?
That's why I keep saying we're still in preseason mode. We're still trying to figure shit out that we should have been doing. Like we're behind this year. But like you said, man, you know what I mean? It's still early. Hopefully shit changes.
Okay. Question for you, the chat. Everybody ask this question. What game do we win? Against what team? I want you to answer the question. Like who do you beat?
Eesh.
This year?
Yeah, who do you beat?
Damn.
No, come ask my question, please. Okay. I'll say, you're not following.
I'm trying.
Okay, listen to what I'm saying, because I'm about 5 minutes, man, before I pass the fuck out. Okay, we beat the Patriots, and what are they? They're a new team, like we are. We lost to the Chargers, who were a team from last year, the same team from last year, had a couple more pieces. Lost to them. We lost to the Commanders. Same team last year. They got a couple more players. Lost 1 or 2. So these teams are the same team from last year that we lost to. Their team was already together. They already had their team built. Both of them were built already. They had some players, and they made up for the ones they lost. So these teams are exact teams that from last year they played this year. Only team who's playing new is the Patriots. They're the Patriots. All right. So we're basically trying to play against a team that had last year's experience, has a year experience already over us. This team is new. Everything is new, damn near. Offensive line, the running backs, the defense. Most of the defense is new. All this shit is new. Most of the guys didn't play last year. Don't count Matt Crosby. You can't count Kuzma. He didn't play last year. Butler, yeah, he played last year. Lalu played last year. But the majority of guys didn't. On the line, Colt Miller, yeah, he played last year. Glaze, yeah, he played last year. Parham, he thought he was playing last year, but he wasn't. JBJ played last year for us, So you got to look at the things. These are new players. They haven't bonded together yet. I don't think they have bonded together. So
No.
I'm not saying give it time, but yeah, give it time. But we don't have that much time left because we're already 3 games in the season.
No, week 4 we got Chicago.
Colts.
We got the Colts, the Titans, and of course the Chiefs. So I mean, realistically, I would want to say the Bears game, Indy game, Tennessee, possible. But well, see, that's the thing. Like, we are who we are, and we could lose all those.
Yeah, we can.
But
especially taking that same defense they've been running, because that was going to pick us the fucking apart.
Hey, you seen the Colts, right?
Hey, but like Chewy said, though, that's the most winnable games on this schedule. Because if we don't win those games, then I mean, there's nothing really we could do after the Chiefs.
After that, it's tough.
Yeah. Jaguars, Denver, Dallas, Cleveland, Chargers again, Denver again, Philly, Houston, Giants, Kansas City.
Yeah, Brandon, actually, on my thing, I had the Titans beating us.
Yeah, see, that's the sad part right there, because that'd be the only winnable one I would see.
That's tough.
Those are teams we always lose to. Those type of teams are the ones we always lose to.
And after the bye, we lose after the bye all the time.
Yep.
And that's to the Jaguars. We got the Jaguars right after the bye.
So we're saying
Colts are playing ball. Well, they got the best running back. They had the same team from last year. They got a different quarterback. What's it, Mac Jones?
1-16? Is that what we doing this year?
What's Mac Jones?
He's balling out. Mac Jones?
3-0.
He's balling out.
3-0.
Yeah, he's balling out. Another team gave up on him and said, "Now I'll show you guys what I made it. Look at him." But he went to a team that's already built. They didn't have a quarterback in place.
Yeah, you could
play. They had offensive line. They had some good receivers. They have a running game. Oh, Daniel Jones. I'm sorry, Daniel Jones.
Yeah, they're talking about New York
Giants. I knew one of them Jones. They are offensive line. They have a good, decent tight end. They already have running back. They have all that in place already. They just need a quarterback, a stable quarterback. That's what they got.
Danny Dimes, baby.
Danny Dimes.
They got one of the best running backs in the league, Tom Taylor. So they're already ready to go.
And I got some receivers over there.
We got Jill Smith. We was not ready to go. We didn't have the offensive line. We didn't have a good running back. We had one receiver and a tight end. That's all we had. Tucker was there, but he didn't perform like he's doing now. So we didn't have everything in place yet.
Yeah.
So Chris, which one do we win?
What?
What game do we win next?
All of them. We don't go. We don't go on that 14-game winning streak.
Like, if we could beat the Bears, dog, like that's what I'm saying. This game is, I don't know, tough.
They have to beat the Bears. It's at home. They can't lose another home game. They have to beat the Bears, regardless of how you look at the situation. It's not a conference game. It's not a divisional game. It's nothing. Yeah. But they have to make a statement. They got to beat the Bears, because the Bears is shellacked at the Cowboys. I mean, this is with an ass whooping on their ass. Like, damn.
So the whole home thing doesn't mean anything for us. Like, we lose more games at home than we do, you know what I'm saying? Like, we win more games on the road than we do at home.
Yeah, we're how they say it? Fucking
road warriors.
Yeah,
road warriors. Yeah, I'm fine with that. We can run the road too. But they gotta establish a home turf. They gotta do that. That's why the ticket sales are 50-50.
Yeah.
So people from Chicago come to Las Vegas to party and watch their team win. No, I want them to come. I want them to come to Vegas and lose their money and team lose.
Yeah, until the heart and soul comes back to the Raiders, they will be what they are.
And is that what it is? Is are they making us lose just because they want all these other people to come and spend all their money here? Like some
Hey,
conspiracy.
Detroit guys, just let you know, man, I already cooked already, man. I made some sesame chicken
Yeah.
before I came to the show, so I'm hungry now. I gotta eat some sesame fried chicken. You guys had that before?
Ooh, sounds good.
Yeah, I had that shit from Panda Express.
Yeah, it's just like that sesame fried chicken.
Okay, I see you. Oh,
Yeah, well, guys, I guess I'm not doing that barbecue this year, so that 1205 break is out the window.
That's why you said. That's why you said that.
Yeah. Hey, you knew this whole time this was going to happen.
Yeah, you did.
I wish one thing. I would love to have you guys over for a barbecue, man.
This
but
is just
if they're going
painful.
for their thing, ain't nothing to celebrate, so I ain't barbecuing shit. I'll barbecue, guys. I'll throw some hot dogs on there and some frozen patties.
Some bar ass hot dogs.
this year is going to be painful, bro. It's just week 4 now, but we just had 3 weeks and it already feels like all is over.
Yeah, season's over, bro. Like, start doing mock drafts. Like,
dude, there's only 3 games in the season. Guys, shut up.
But it hit different for us. 1 and 3, like he said, if we hit 1 and 3, I see that 10-game losing streak happening.
Yeah, no, honestly though, if we do lose this next home game and go 1 and 3, it's gonna be hard. I feel like to bounce back from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. It's not impossible, but it's gonna be really hard.
We just have to clear off
this
6
game.
straight.
This game right here. This game right here was a major film study. Was a major put your heads back in the damn books and see what we did wrong. Look at that damn defense, how the defense is playing. Look at that damn block offensive line, how they're blocking. Getting in the game room. I mean, because remember, they had a short week. They didn't have that much practice at all. They Monday night to Sunday. And so same thing with the Chargers. Although they Thursday night, they still had another day rest, another day to prepare for us. We didn't have that much time. Now we got a full week to prepare for these Bears. Look at the goddamn film. Study them. Where can't beat them at? Okay. Look at Minnesota did, how they came back and beat them. Study that tape.
But it's like when you look at the film, you did not see that JPJ is a better center than Meredith.
Ghostman, these guys above me are being pessimistic. I'm still optimistic. I still say we could turn around.
Like I said,
I mean, granted, 1 and 3 is a taller ladder to climb than a shorter ladder, but I'm still optimistic about this.
Week 2, I knew.
I feel like
it's Raider Nation pessimistic. I don't believe it's Chuy. I don't want that. I'm hopeful. I've been hopeful the past so many years, man. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they ain't going to point that Detroit guy. I didn't think about it like that either.
I've been hoping for the past 40-some years, so yeah, I'm hoping.
They ain't gonna pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't see this too many times, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna be a fool and be like, oh yeah, we're good. That's when we're 0-0, if we can do that. But when we're 1 and 2, trending 1 and 6, trending.
We're not there yet, Jason. We're not there yet, Jason. We're not. When you were there, I'm right now you're in a different boat than I am. I'm in that 45 foot yacht, and you're in that 3-foot dinghy. You're in that boat. I'm a big boat. I'm going sailing. You trying to get over the waves. So when we get 1 and 6,
the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm jumping that dinghy, which I said, well, guess we're on our own now.
I mean, I love my squad still at 1 and 6. I'm gonna love them then too, but it's just I've seen enough. Like I said, week 2 was enough because we're not competitive. We're not a playoff competitive team, and that showed us when we played week 2. Week 3 definitely showed us. If we didn't know it by then, week 3 showed us we played against a backup quarterback. Good defense, though. Not to take anything away from that defense. That defense is pretty stacked. But, it should have been a lot more competitive than that. So, like I said, we are who we are, bro. We are who we are. I don't think I never said win in the West. I didn't say win the West. I definitely wouldn't say that.
East is a possibility, but that's possible to anybody, any team.
Yeah.
I
I ain't got us winning the West. We ain't that strong. But
I think
I did
we
say
gotta-
playoffs.
we
I
gotta
did say
checkmate.
playoffs
We
though.
gotta checkmate
You
Jason.
did say that. I didn't say playoffs. I said we can sneak into it. Fine. I just want to get to that 10-win mark. 10-win mark. As Pete Carroll promised us.
Yeah, I say 8-10, but I can adjust. Unlike our team, I can adjust. I can see something, and then when I see what's actually going on the field, I can definitely adjust my prediction and see the reality of what it is, because they hid stuff from us. You know, we didn't see a lot of this stuff in preseason. Like Chewy said, we would have already seen a lot of these problems. But no, they said, "Oh man, this person's hyped up. Oh, this person looks good, and oh, we're gonna do." And then what we see on the field is way different.
Yeah,
and then they're talking about
that's the difference between Raider fans and Raiders for life. Well, I'm a Raider fan since '76, so I guess I am for life. But you know,
it's Raiders for life. You know what I mean? That's what it is, no doubt. I mean, we would have done like if anyone in here was not Raiders for life, their fucking team would have been changed a long time ago. I'll tell you that. They will not be following this team with all these losses.
yeah, they did. I did. Yeah, because they see that. Yeah, Troy, good point. 'Cause they were 9-7, but right at the end of the season, they had that good ass run to in the playoffs. They smashed some teams, but you know that was different times, different time then. Right now, 9-7 might not make the playoffs. 10-6 might not make the playoffs. Shoot. So
yeah, it's different.
Yeah,
definitely.
What happened, Jason? You got tired of us?
No, I think he froze out. You guys you glitched out for a minute too.
Yeah, I'm about ready to go anyway.
No, that's cool. Yeah, we good.
2 hours.
Appreciate it.
You guys are working guys. See if Jason come back in before we leave. You guys got to work tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow again.
Oh, you're off, huh?
Yeah, I'm off all year. And next year, and after that, Cody's back. Yeah, I have to work. I have to work no more. They made me not work.
I'm surprised you still got a job for all the times you call out. You fuck off every day.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I call sick all the time. They ain't coming in.
I bet y'all power went out.
It goes right to the voicemail. I ain't coming in. So yeah. All right.
See you next week.
We didn't expect you to come in anyway.
Man.
All right. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. If you guys want to end it now, or you guys gonna still talk?
No, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm over it.
I'm fucking irritated.
Did you get your rant in, Jason?
Yeah. Thank you guys for being patient. And you know, I hope we win more games. I just don't see it. I just don't see anything else. But this team has to show me now. I'm tired of hyping this shit up and then looking like a fool every damn week. So that's what I said. They got to show me something.
That's being a Raider. That's being a Raider guy. That's being a Raider for life, man. You always want your team to win. You always look for the bright spots, but that hasn't been bright yet. Mm-hmm. So anyway, before we go, hey guys, thanks for joining us. Oh, I ain't shut it down yet, but thanks for joining us. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my boy Raider Nation. Jason's at the top screen. His links on his channel. Subscribe to Chuys Raider coverage. His links always in the channel. He's new upcoming like I am. And I'm Christopher Raiders. Now to get mine, I only got let's say a little less than 150 from 500. Remember, giveaway when I get to 500 subscribers. That's a guarantee. What's it all? It's all good. Lakers. Yeah, well, everybody who's not a Laker fan, especially guy on top. He's a Dub fan.
Thank God for the Warriors. Thank God for Steph Curry.
Clippers, baby.
Damn, that's
crazy.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I think you and Lunatic are the only Clipper fans I know.
Clips, baby. Come on, man.
All right, guys. That concludes.
All right, hey, appreciate everybody tapping in, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thanks for putting up with our bullshit. Hey, if you didn't like what you hear, man, sorry. Probably get on the next one. We'll get it right.
Yeah, mock drafts coming soon, y'all.
Yeah, if you do like I said, if you haven't subscribed to, go and subscribe to our channels. Tell your friends subscribe. And we don't care what team you represent. We don't care what team you're from. You can represent this team and that team. We always welcome here. We can talk about it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, who's that? Yeah, they're cool. I know a Clipper fan. There's some out there. They're like the Chargers fan. There's a couple. Hey, both of them from San Diego. So
Ah, for sure.
Yeah, no one likes the Clippers.
Yep. So until the next one, it should be a morning game. Yeah, I think so.
it's
Let me
afternoon,
see.
1 o'clock.
Oh man.
They're here. They're on the West Coast. So yeah.
Oh, that's right. It's in our house. Okay. Well, for whatever that means, it's in our house. So, but
right now it looks like it's in the Bears' house because they had more ticket sales than we did.
that's crazy. Are we gonna be?
That's normal. Though. That's gonna be normal.
It seemed like it.
We got to get used to that.
Caleb Williams coming home party. His welcome home party.
Nah, boy, he's not from. He played in LA.
Or, my bad, I meant coming out party. His but we'll see. We'll see what happens. See if we can turn this thing around. Blah blah blah. Same old, same old.
All right, guys. Stay safe and be dangerous. I'm always dangerous.
Yes, sir.
With that being said, guys, Raiders
for life. Yes, sir. Let's go. Get this dub, man.